If you've ever been told that breaking into Hollywood just means you gotta work harder, hustle more, and wait for that one lucky break, well, you've been handed a broken map. So today, we're tossing that old map out the window. We're gonna look at a brand new blueprint, a strategic framework from Ted Chalmer's book that completely rethinks the path to success in Hollywood. And this is it, our guide for today, the Hollywood Breakthrough Blueprint. Now, this isn't just another book telling you to go to more parties. No, this is a whole new playbook. It's grounded in real psychology and solid strategy, built for the entertainment industry as it exists right now. So here's our game plan. We're gonna break this down into 5 key parts. First, we'll look at why the old rules just don't work anymore. Then we'll dive into mastering your own mindset, building your network the right way, using integrity as a secret weapon, and finally, putting it all together to create your personal success manifesto. All right, so let's start with a big problem. The whole entertainment world has changed, and a lot of the old advice, the old strategies that used to work, they're basically leading people straight into a dead end now. And this really lays it all out, doesn't it? You've got the old way on one side, just bet everything on giant blockbusters for everyone. But the new reality is completely different. Audiences want diverse stories, things that feel personal to them. Trying to just repeat old formulas today is, well, it's a recipe for failure. Success now is all about being smart, using data, and being ready to adapt. So how in the world do you navigate this new reality? Well, the blueprint argues that it all starts from the inside out. Yeah, before you even think about building a network or pitching a project, you've got to build a rock-solid psychological foundation for yourself. The first tool for this has a pretty fancy name, the Neural Cultivation Protocol. It sounds complicated, I know, but the idea behind it is actually really simple and incredibly powerful. It's basically the science of rewiring your brain by intentionally building better habits, all based on that classic habit loop. You have a cue that triggers a routine, which then gives you a reward. And here's how you actually do it. It's a 3-step process. First, you take a hard look at your current habits and figure out what triggers them. Then, you create a new routine that actually lines up with what you want to achieve. And finally, and this part is absolutely crucial, you give yourself a meaningful reward to really lock in that new behavior. Okay, the second tool for your inner game is called the motivation compass. And the whole idea here is that what people say they want isn't always what's really driving their decisions, you know? So if you want to succeed, you have to learn how to decode the unspoken priorities of the people you're trying to work with. So how do you do that? It's not about being a mind reader. It's just about paying close attention. The book suggests 3 things. First, active listening, really hearing the concern behind the words. For instance, if a producer says they need a sure thing, are they really talking about money or are they worried about their reputation? You also got to analyze their language. If someone keeps saying audience engagement over and over, that's your clue. It means you don't pitch your artistic vision first. You pitch how your vision creates that engagement they're so focused on. That's how you find their true north. All right, once your inner game is solid, it's time to focus outward. This is where we get into what the book calls network architecture, which is just a smart way of saying strategically building relationships and communicating with real influence. Because we all know it's not just who you know, it's how you connect with them that really matters. The blueprint gives us 2 powerful tools for communication. First, there's immersive storytelling. This is about using those classic narrative structures, like the hero's journey, to make everything from your pitch to your project updates way more persuasive. Then you've got resonance linguistics. This is all about fine-tuning your actual words to connect with specific people, and it is absolutely vital in those high-stakes negotiations when you need to influence the decision makers. But here's the thing, all the influence in the world is useless if people don't trust you. The book's trust architecture is built on 4 pillars. Be consistent and reliable, have real empathy, proactively engage with people, and when conflicts pop up, solve them quickly. If you can do these 4 things, you'll build relationships that actually last. Okay, this next idea is one of the most powerful in the entire book, mainly because it just completely flips conventional wisdom upside down. It makes the case that in an industry that can be pretty cutthroat, your integrity isn't a weakness. It's actually your single greatest strategic advantage. And this is the question that trips so many people up, right? You look around and it sometimes seems like ruthless behavior gets rewarded. So you have to ask yourself, is being an ethical person actually going to hold me back? The book's answer is a huge, resounding no. And here's why. It argues that ethics isn't just about feeling good, it's a powerful business strategy. For one, it makes you and your brand stand out. It also protects you long-term from those career-ending scandals you hear about. Plus, it attracts the best talent, people who want to work with others they can actually trust. And on top of all that, it just boosts the morale and creativity for everyone on your team.
So, we've covered the internal mindset, the external network, and the ethical foundation. The final piece of the puzzle is taking all of this and bringing it together into a practical, personal document that will actually guide your career.
This is your call to action. You build your own manifesto in 5 clear steps. You start with some deep self-reflection on what you truly value. You use that to define your core principles. Then you set specific, measurable goals and create real action plans to get there. And finally, you share it with people you trust to keep you accountable. This is how you turn all this theory into your actual personal reality. So we've walked through the entire blueprint from psychology to strategy. But now, the real work begins. And I want you to forget the big picture for just 1 second. Forget the 10-year plan. Just ask yourself this one simple question. What is this single, foundational principle that you are going to build your career on?